Army veteran, Doug Brinker. Hi, Doug.
Hey, Bart.
Good to see you.
And Navy veteran, too. Navy
And-
first, then Army.
Oh my gosh.
You're learning something new every minute.
Yes, and thank you for your service.
Welcome.
I also learned that you are a published author. You have
Yes.
your new book out,
My new book.
which, it's, I've known you for a long time, but I didn't know all this that's in this book about you. There's a lot in your history that is pretty amazing.
My whole life's in that book, all 130 pages.
Well, not your
And-
whole
and
life
it's
so far.
Summarization of it.
Yeah, so far. I mean, it's a lot. So you had some, as the title suggests, My Dark Shadow. You had some dark days.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a two-time survivor at taking my life 26 years ago.
Wow. And you want to make sure that doesn't happen to others.
The book ain't to make money. The book is to save lives.
You've got an event that's coming up that will be all about that. It's your Suicide Prevention 5K Ruck March and Walk. So what's a ruck?
So a ruck is in the Army, you carry a backpack filled with up to 75 pounds of all your belongings.
That's a lot.
And you march.
Everything you own is, when you're in the Army, that's everything you own.
Pretty much,
Carrying
except for the
around.
bunk that you're sleeping on.
Wow.
And the premise for us, those who are physically able to, we want them to fill up a backpack with as much weight as they can tolerate.
Like bricks.
Bricks, canned goods. Canned goods would help because then we can turn around and give those to the community here for the food. And the purpose of that is to make sure that everyone gets the gist of what active duty and veterans alone go through every day with that weight on their shoulders that are problems that compile and compile and compile until they can't take it no more and they take their life.
Before you entered the Army, you had dark days before you went into the Army.
Well, I had a lot of unknown days,
Okay.
a lot of bullying, a lot of, my first 28 years was pretty unstable, unknown. And August 7th, 1999 was my first attempt. And that's why I wear that band, because that band has my 20-year anniversary as a reminder of what God has still in store for me.
Interesting. So that's an anniversary you celebrate?
I remember it. I
Remember.
was at the VFW convention in Columbus this year.
And then you went into the Army after that.
So I went into the Navy first.
Navy
and
first.
For Navy first, right out of high school.
Okay.
Eastern Michigan didn't want me, so I went to the Navy and saw the world and came back.
How long were you in the Navy?
6 active years, well, 3 active years, 3 inactive years. So I didn't have to do drill. And then I joined the 1461st Michigan Army National Guard as a truck driver for 3 years. Kind of got bored, got out. Then 10 years later, went back in, volunteered for Iraq, nearly got killed by a staph infection. Come home, and 21 years later, here I am.
Wow. Navy, then the Guard, then the Army, active, now back, and serving veterans. You've been a voice for veterans all these years I've known you, and you get quite a lot of buy-in and support for this event. How many other organizations? Tell us a little bit about some of the support you have for this Ruck
So
March.
just some of the support, our partners. We can't go, this event is not funded without partners that want that buy-in. We have VCAT, Veterans Community Action Team. They are a community organization that services 9 counties, or 6 counties, excuse me, and they encompass food, all those resource provisions. And then we got Allegra Printing, Spry Signs, which is our yard signs that we're seeing out. You're going to start seeing them this week. We're going to predominantly start putting them out more and more, as well as this flyer.
It's coming up. It's a
Bud's, Bud's Tractor Supply, Crank and Go has been on board ever since day one.
I remember you got a lot of like tents and booths at the Keeley Park.
Yep. Vendors this year, it's at 612 Eagles, 301 Detroit Street, right here. As some would know, the bingo hall.
Okay, new location this year.
New location.
And it's a car show too.
Yeah, we're bringing, VCAT is sponsoring the car and motorcycle show in the small parking lot, which is right next to the building. And then we will have all of our great veteran resource vendors across the street, like Foxhole, a martial arts organization that teaches veterans to turn to martial arts instead of suicide. The Michigan Veteran Affairs Agency, 6 feet over, they provide funding to families that have lost a loved one to suicide to pay for some of those burial costs.
Wow, it's obviously a tragic end to a military career, which is unfortunately all too often.
Now, just like Valhalla Project, they're an organization designed to give plaques to families of lost loved ones. Bring in the Michigan Tribute Traveling Memorial Wall, and that has all of the veterans here in Michigan that have KIAs, including our very own Matthew Soper that I served with. And then it has on the other wall, it has those who have died by suicide. That are veterans. So it's just a reminder that every year, if you follow that traveling wall, that a new name sadly goes on that wall.
What do you need to make this event a success from the community?
We just need everybody to show up. It's free to attend. We don't ask for donations. We don't ask for anything, just to show up and support it. You don't have to, you can, if you got a scooter, a wheelchair, a bike, we don't ask that you have to actually wear a ruck. You could just walk it. We know that many of our community have physical limitations. So if they don't feel inclined, we're going to have all those vendors that are going to be open right at the beginning. We're going to have opening ceremonies. The mayor and the city, they'll provide a resolution. The county chair will provide a resolution for us. And we just want to make it as big as possible year after year, because we want to make sure that if somebody sees something, says something, and especially with their friends or family or community, we lose a lot of people here in our community, young people, that Jackson has no clue on.
If you'd like to support, just show up. You don't even need to register in advance.
No, you'll register right at the table as we come in.
And this book, your new book, is just out. It's
just out. Hot off the press.
It's still warm. And where can people get this?
Right now they can get it at DorrancePublishing.com. And here real soon it'll be up and available at Amazon Bookstore and Barnes & Noble. And right now I'm working on with my publishing promotions team to supply libraries, bookstores, coffee shops, everything, email addresses for them to reach out. And I'm going to be working with the community to do book signings. And October 3rd is my retirement date from punching a clock. Yes, I'm retiring before you.
Again?
Again. But I'm not retiring. I'm just retiring from punching a clock. I will never retire. I will give my very last breath to save somebody's life from suicide.
Wow. Well, it's quite a mission you've undertaken, and I'm anxious to read the book myself. Appreciate you putting this event on, the Ruck March, and thanks for coming in today.
Hey, thanks for coming in, and if you want to give a copy away in the coming days, you got an extra copy there?
We will. We'll do that. We'll this week we'll give away to a lucky viewer your book. Good to see you, Doug. Thanks for coming in.
Great to see you, sir.
Chair of the Jackson County Military Coalition, Doug Brinker. Well, that's it. We've run out of time. Thanks to Doug and everybody on our show today. Thanks to our crew and sponsors. Tomorrow on the morning show, Dr. Dan Phelan, Alexa Markham, and Joshua Ohm. Tomorrow afternoon, Dan Draper, Lauren Kaiser, Steve Trosen, Harrison Marcotte, Rachel Buchanan, and Mike Mara. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.